I have a daughter who's been at Children's Hospital inpatient for about the last year and a half, really most of the last 2 years. And there's a bus route, the 54, that goes about a block from Children's down very close to our house and then winds through the north side. So at times where it was just a lot of logistics balancing who has the car, does my wife need to go somewhere with our other children? That bus was a lifesaver in more ways than one.
Yeah, I use public transit every day. It takes me to work sometimes, it takes me to the gym, it takes me shopping, the grocery store, and it takes me to meet up friends at restaurants. It's really a better question of where it doesn't take me. It helps me get around at an affordable rate, much cheaper and much less stressful than having to drive a car around. I think it's good for the community because it reduces congestion on the roads. Obviously more people in one vehicle as opposed to dozens of different vehicles. It attracts businesses, attracts people, the best talent in the world, connects the community in a much better way.
I use both the buses and the paratransit system to get around, and I'm grateful for both systems. It makes it easier for me to get around in Allegheny County. One of the other things, I have people that work directly for me to provide home health care. For example, one of my direct care workers takes 2 buses to get to me. Now, with the changes that would take place, it could make it more difficult for her to get there. And also, there's time frames. In other words, if somebody's due at 8 o'clock, they're not showing up at 9 o'clock. It's not going to be as useful. Having the paratransit system and having accessible buses are critical to our ability to transport. I don't drive, haven't driven for years, and a lot of people with disabilities don't have their own vehicles, even if they have a driver, because they're pretty expensive to own. They rely on public transit.
In Squirrel Hill, we are fortunate to have several bus lines that go through Squirrel Hill and go to other neighborhoods. They will have challenges getting to other communities. Like, for example, Hazelwood really right now doesn't necessarily have a proper grocery store. They're working on it, but how are they going to have really good access to food sources? That's a big question mark. A good public transit system is imperative to our city for good quality of life for everyone that lives here.